trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. It's the Nebraska Cornhuskers and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sidelines, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Well, guys, Coach knows this is going to be a hostile environment. This team has continued to shine, and he said his message to them in the locker room before the game was, this is our opportunity. They were not ranked to start the season and have continued to play their way into the conversation, but every week gets a little harder. He wants intensity and focus right out of the gate to prove to the world we belong, and we're going to keep making noise this season. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Buckeyes ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Cornhuskers offense will come out first. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Snags a quick pass on the left. Still running at the 40. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
And I love it. First play of the game, they're trusting their quarterback to take a shot. He got the coverage he wanted. He found his one-on-one matchup, and his guy made a play. You cannot start better than that, fellas.
And, man, I tell you what, I just love his instincts. You can tell when the ball's being passed, he sees it, and he breaks on the football. That's why he's in the top 10 in interceptions this season. Just such a great feel in the passing game, and you got to be careful when you attack him.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Nice move there. They stop him before he can get to the first down marker, but he does cross the 50 and now to be fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a fourth down conversion. And the Huskers are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. The Cornhuskers come to the fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The play-action fake. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Taylor wants to throw it. Right on the money. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Throws to the wideout. Looking to get it in. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on fourth down. They converted fourth down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. They'll go to the air. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And I love the aggressiveness early. Love that they went for it on fourth down. They punch it in. They get the 7. And here's the thing, Palmer. I love the aggressiveness. When you start to get those goal-to-goal situations, the defense now...
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Nelson. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The give on the option. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a third and long from the 50-yard line. Bringing the heat. First down and more. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead as we get a look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Trying play action. Under fire. He's knocked down short game. Maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. They'll line up for a second down play. Taylor wants to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. It's complete to the right. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Huskers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
Defense is all about creating negative plays. And he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock.
There's a crease. Touchdown, Huskers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Pulls it in. It's Nelson. He's brought down after a gain of about 5. Clock comes to a stop as we've reached a 2-minute timeout. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Under fire. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
What a big game.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And the Huskers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Taylor wants to throw it. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to throw, time running short in the half. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ives. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Running inside, it's Ives. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll run play action. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. On target over the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Man, how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
He's run out of bounds, but not before a huge gain and the first down. The Cornhuskers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Taylor wants to throw. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Priority number one, protecting your quarterback. You're down in the ball game. You got to make sure you don't get those hits on him. Protect him a little bit more. We can get some big plays down the field.
Here's the pressure. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Stepping to the right. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you, because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Here comes the heat. There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, 1st and goal. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Off the play fake. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Looking to fire. Makes to grab. And he'll be brought down. Just watching the clock drain away in this one, it's all but in the books. Let's take a look at the top 25, and this game might have an impact on these rankings next week. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Going for 6. Touchdown, Nebraska! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his arm.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Unloads to the wideout. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. Second down coming up. Taylor wants to throw it. Rushes on him. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on second and long. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field, but you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your second and third read some, but we got to stay aggressive.
Buys a little time with his feet. Tight end finds a soft spot. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Cornhuskers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Here's a heat. Breaks loose. Short gain on the play before he slides. Nebraska uses a timeout here. It's their second. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Pressure coming. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Got to get to the line, get it settled, get the clock stopped for the potential game-tying field goal. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And they've moved out front. Here. The Cornhuskers punch back.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Palmer.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents, evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody. Boilermakers headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense will get the football first. The run inside. It's Ives. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Taylor wants to throw. Unloads to the right. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Oh, they're after him. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Snaps it in the shotgun. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Hits the slide, got the 1st down with his feet. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wants to pass. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. The Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And how about the strong safety on that blitz? Great job timing it and also getting to the quarterback. Sometimes you're going to have to negotiate.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And the Huskers will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. It's caught. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Taylor wants to throw it. He's going to take off. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Bringing the heat. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
That's why it's so important.
To the air on 1st down. Under fire. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Cornhuskers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. It's complete to the left. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That's reeled in. It's Nelson. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Got it in the middle, it's Hampton. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Huskers are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the middle. Complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Taylor wants to throw. Trying to set up the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's got it. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Boilermakers decide to call their first timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ives. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Taylor wants to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Ives. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. That's caught. It's Nelson. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. The option, the keeper. Got a little grass. Shakes off the defender.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. So Nebraska's offense takes the field for the first time in this game.
Here we go. Ready. Wide 80. Wide 80.
Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island. Right. Let's go, B. Let's go. Single. I got a single slot. Woo-hoo.
Taylor wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Under fire. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got the tight end. And they're able to make the tackle. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Fighting off the defender. Turning it on. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
And, man, I absolutely love that from this quarterback. He is not a blazer. He's not going to outrun any defensive backs on the field. But I love when you take the space that a defense gives you. They want to play a certain coverage. They want to leave up all that space open. Nice job taking off, running early in the football game, setting the tone, showing the defense that you're willing to run.
Nebraska uses a timeout here. It's their second. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. And the Huskers will have it 1st and 10. Taylor wants to throw it. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat.